Namaste, and I'm back again after a week's time. Thank you so very much for watching all my videos and giving personalized emails or writing personalized emails and giving full support and appreciation. I'm really happy for whatever support you people have shown up till now. It's amazing. Okay, today I'm going to talk about the Saturn Mars Tandava, or the dance of the death on this very earth because of Saturn Mars conjunction in Scorpio. So let's understand what is Tandava. Tandava, as it is literally says it is dance of the death of Lord Shiva. Okay, because Shiva is the only deity who does Tandava whenever he is not pleased by whatever unrighteous or adharmic deeds happening on this earth. So he does Tandava. The entire universe get imbalanced. Lot many wrong things happen on this earth. A condition like pralaya, or basically problematic phase starts on the earth. So we are witnessing that Tandava or dance of death from last several months, especially after 12th of July. The intensity and potential is too severe. I have done two videos on before this 12th of July reunion of Saturn and Mars in Scorpio. And see, Scorpio is the natural house of death of the natural zodiac or Kala Purush Kundali. So these Saturn Mars planets, they are the problematic grahas in Scorpios, and hence the Tandava is inevitable. Okay, the destabilization, imbalancing acts will be 100% there due to this combination. And Lord Shiva is not going to come down on earth and do this Tandava or dance of death. His agents, the grahas, they will do this Tandava. They will create this horrifying troublesome conditions on this very earth. The day I have done last those two videos of Saturn Mars conjunction, from the next day the news started pouring in. The two attacks on Germany, French killings, Japanese killing, Afghanistan killing, Kashmir killing, Chinese flood, and n number of deaths due to that. Now California fire. One of India's plane got disappeared. So n number of wrong things are happening, and this is nothing but the Tandava of Lord Shiva, and carriers are Saturn and Mars, right? And because it is happening in the house of death of the natural zodiac. So death or death like conditions are inevitable. Okay, there is one famous song, a classical song. It says, खेले मसाने में होली, दिगंबर खेले मसाने में होली. Okay, so this Digambara is Lord Shiva, and he plays Holi. Holi is the festival of colors. So he plays this festival of colors where in Smashana or crematorium, right? So Lord Shiva is basic. He resides in the crematorium or Smashana. That's why he is termed as Smashana Yogi. Okay, so this Lord Shiva is playing this Holi where in crematorium. And who are his partners with him, with whom he is playing the Holi? So the song says, Bhuta Pishach Batori Digambar Khele Masane Mein Holi. So Bhuta Pishach, right? All the problematic negative energies, elements are playing this holy with him. And who are these problematic elements? So these malefic grahas, the negative grahas like Saturn, Mars, they are playing this holy. And how he is playing this holy? So he's saying, the song is saying, Chita bhasma bhar joli, दिगंबर खेले मसाने में होली. So chita bhasma, or the ashes of the sacred pyre, or the funeral pyre, he is Lord Shiva is playing holy with the ashes of the funeral pyre. So it is going to be the bloody holy, the blood bath, right? It is the holy of the death due to Saturn Mars. The Tandava of Saturn Mars will definitely see to it that you know, the blood bath is there across the globe. Okay, and what is so special is happening that I am doing a third video on Saturn Mars. So on 13th of August this year, Saturn is being margi or progressive or direct. Up till now, Saturn was vakri or retrograde. So, in a way, Saturn or Shanidev had his eyes closed, shut down, and he gave full liberty to Mars. Do whatever you want to do. Shanidev, just remained tormented, tortured, butchered by Mars's destructive energies. But now on 13th of August, Shanidev will open his eyes. His focus, concentration, and attention will be in Scorpio 100%, and Mars is there accompanying him. So his focus will be on Mars as well. So Mars will be the target of ire and fire of Shanidev or Saturn. And the result? It is the time of opening of Lord Shiva's third eye. Right? Tandav is happening up till now. But up till now Shiva didn't open his third eye. So the third eye of Shiva will be opened on 13th of August when Shanidev or Saturn will be margi or direct. And whenever Shiva opens third eye, it is 100% destruction. It is 100% death. It is 100% restructuring of the earth as a whole. Right? So with this, Pancha Mahabhutas, Bhuta Pishacha Batori. So all these Pancha Mahabhutas will work towards fulfilling the desire of Lord Shiva to destabilize the earth, and to have the peace or the dharma maintained on earth after this churning or manthana. So 13th of August to 18th of September are going to be problematic for the entire world and for everybody in some way or the other, because Scorpio will be there in your Kundali somewhere, and Saturn Mars will be there in your Kundali somewhere. So some or the other aspect of your life will definitely be troubled. Right? Okay. Especially people who are having Mars and Saturn's rashis, they are going to be the target of this ire and fire of Shani Mangal. So basically Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, they are going to be the target of this problematic combination, and Taurus or Rishabha Rashi, because both this Saturn and Mars will be giving direct aspect to Taurus. Now, having said so, on 1st of September, it is the Surya Grahana or solar eclipse. On 16th, 17th night, it is lunar eclipse or Chandra Grahana on 16th, 17th night of September. So these Surya Grahana, this Surya Grahana of Singh or Leo and Chandra Grahana of Aquarius and Kumbha is fueling the energy of this problematic combination to the max, right? So first of all, the n number of problems because of this Saturn mass, and now Saturn's direct motion, and to top it all, the eclipses. So problems are there, and this Tandava is definitely going to create n number of issues. We will witness the dance of the death of Saturn Mars and the opening of the third eye of Lord Shiva. Right? Now, remedies for all these Graha Yogas. What can we do to safeguard ourselves? Okay, Lord Shiva's puja, archana, havan, highly advisable. Okay, if you can do Lord Shiva's Rudra Abhishek, great. If you can do Lord Shiva's Laghu Rudra Abhishek, even better, 100%. If you do Laghu Rudra, nothing wrong will happen to you. Now, Rudra is one cycle of Namakam and Chamakam of Yajurveda constitute one Rudra. Okay, and these 11 Rudras constitute one Laghu Rudra. Okay, and for Saturn also, Laghu Rudra is highly advisable. Whenever we do Shani appeasement on whatever Amavasyas or Shani Jayanti or any specific day, we do Laghu Rudra for Shani Dev, right? Because Shani Dev is a kind of Shiva's Rudra, though officially Shani is not one of the Rudra of Lord Shiva's 11 Rudras, but he is the death, and Shiva is the Karaka for death, he is the Lord of destruction, okay, or the definite end to life. So hence, to appease Shanidev, Laghu Rudra is also a great remedy. So Rudrabhishek to Shiva, Laghu Rudrabhishek for Shiva and for Shani. For Mangal, you can do Ganapati Atharva Shirisha, or if you can't do that, just donate red pulses as per your weight. It is called the Tula Dana. Or just do one thing, every day offer a red flower and durva to Lord Ganapati or Ganesha, and Lord Ganapati or Ganesha will appease the martial energy of Scorpio. And apart from that, you can do chanting of Om Namah Shivaya 108 times daily, or on Mondays. If you can chant the Mahamrityunjay mantra of Lord Shiva, Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat 108 times daily, or at least on Mondays. If you can offer water to Shivalinga, great. If you can offer 1.25 liters of milk or whatever quantity of milk to Shivalinga or Lord Shiva, it's going to be amazing. Okay, so offering of milk and water or Panchamrit Abhisheka of Lord Shiva will fulfill the purpose. If you can do the Havan for Shiva with Rudrabhishek or Laghu Rudrabhisheka, okay, and see Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. Okay, if you can offer Sugandha or perfumes, good perfumes to Lord Shiva's Shivalinga, many wrongs will be uh, out of your ways, right? So the Mahamrityunjay mantra itself says how you should do the yajna, or the worship of Lord Shiva, sugandhim pushtivardhanam, right? So you should use sugandhi, or liquids with essences or perfumes, basically, or attar or ittar, so if you can use these perfumes to do the worship of Shiva on this Shivalinga, it will give you good results. Okay. Apart from that, if you wanted to do some specialized remedies for these Graha Yogas, you can always write to me on dilipr@bhaktidhara.com. Or if you want to understand the specific results for your individual horoscope about this, you can go for consultation with me, either telephonic or written analysis. For that, you can book the reading directly from my blog site. Go to dilip-raut.blogspot.com, and on the right hand side there is horoscope reading menu. Just book a reading, and I will get in touch with you. Okay, so that is it. Take care of yourself, take care of your family. From 13th of August to 18th of September, please, please, please take care of yourself and your family, right? May Lord bless you. My blessings as well. Namaste and Dhanyavad. Thank you very much.